day for Meghan. My brother Jared and I have lived here for the past 4 years. Meghan and I, we're both students still. She's gonna have her master's in administration, and I'm gonna be doing radiology, so I can't work. Meghan can't really work right now either. Meghan should be arriving pretty shortly. I tried to straighten up a little bit, and I think I did a good job. Try to always make it smell good for her. I like having the candles lit for her. For Meghan, I've kind of made some space in the closet. Yeah, there's not much space. Give me the ball. Jared got a dog, Owen. I've got a dog, Gandalf. So it's been just 4 dudes, really. And now we're about to have a female coming in.
Today, I am moving in with Josh and Jared, and I'm excited to start my new life with Josh as Mrs. Tavernier.
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. You look beautiful.
I brought your favorite cookies.
The peanut butter and...
Yeah.
Oh, I love you. You know me so well.
Love you.
How does the house look to you?
The dish is up.
I didn't eat that. That was someone else.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I know that she's going to eventually try to pretty up everything, but I guess it's worth it.
He guesses. He guesses that's worth it. You guess?
I usually guess right. You know, I have enough pillows.
Well, I brought those for the bed.
For under the bed?
No, for the bed. Wait till you see my trunk.
Great. Where do you want it?
Well, I guess just sit it right there because we got to make the bed up before we start unpacking anything. I thought you would have already done this. He never makes the bed up. The first thing I have to do is make the bed up. Really?
Tell you right now, I don't like the pillows.
Well, they kind of match.
They're just going to be in the way. I know that she's always going to end up putting them on my side.
You want to see the pretty pillows?
Yeah, they look great.
Really?
Yeah. Happy wife, happy life.
The #1 thing that makes me very anxious is not having enough closet space.
All that's hanging clothes?
Yeah, and then that stuff's hanging close too.
Meghan owns way too many clothes.
I need more.
Half of the stuff still has tags on it. Ugh. Oh well, you don't need any more.
Every girl loves to shop. Well, I was expecting you to have the house a little bit more tidy for me since I was moving in today.
I cleaned up a lot. Sort of.
What did you do?
I lit candles.
You didn't clean the toilet.
The toilet's not dirty.
Yeah, it is. We have a lot of work to do. Aren't you glad to have me here?
No.
When I got married, I know how Meghan feels because I moved into a bachelor pad where 2 guys had lived. I'm not gonna lie, it was awful. They don't know what cleaning means.
Right? My husband, I'm sorry, he's just a slob. My husband's a slob.
Ain't nothing in the world like you when I see your light shining on me.
I can't believe I forgot how to play checkers. Can I do this and this?
No, because that's a regular. What are you cooking, Meghan?
Chicken broccoli casserole.
Sweet.
So since I'm now a wife, it's my duty to cook. Well, this is not organized.
You sure are making a racket in there.
Well, I get to be that wife that Josh always wanted, catering to him and keeping the house clean.
What time do you think it'll be ready?
Hopefully in about 5 minutes.
Meghan's definitely made a good start so far. She's doing everything that I expected. She's being a great newlywed wife.
Does somebody want to help me?
What do you need help with?
Will you set the table?
We got paper plates.
We are not eating on paper plates. Normally you're more talkative. Is it because the game's on?
I am normally not more talkative.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Come here, roll.
Meghan, you ready for bed?
Yep.
What are you doing?
I'm just going to eat a little snack.
Really, that stuff has like crumbs. It makes your hands all... See, you're touching the blankets with your popcorn white cheddar-y hands.
It's just this one. Hand me a towel. Not a big towel.
I'm just really dirty in the bed.
It's not dirty.
All right, well, I think you walked in here, you weren't all that happy.
Because you didn't have the bed made up and all that stuff.
It's a give and take. And I know I need to learn to give more.
For me, marriage is like living with your best friend that you still argue with. We're having to learn how to make room
I don't
for
like
each
her
other.
description.
Why?
You make it sound not fun.
Well,
Are you not having fun? I'm having fun.
It is fun, but it's not easy either.
And see, you're just wrapping it up with your dirty hands.
I'm gonna go wash them in the sink.
I'm very happy I married you. The only thing I'm really worried about with marriage is that either of us, me or her, would fail to adapt adequately to the other. And I think that that's something that we're gonna have to work on. Okay. Did you wash your hands? Did you?
No.
I smell white cheddar.
All right, so you can see here, they just got married and they're moving in together. So whenever you move in with someone, it is a experience. It's an adjustment. So I know their situation is a little unique as far as they're moving in with his brother instead of getting a place of their own just because of their work and school situation, which I completely understand. If you can help it, when you get married, you want to be able to get a joint place together, not move into someone's place, just because sometimes people will feel out of place or there's not really theirs. They're kind of just stepping into your domain, and they'll be be on edge about either changing anything and stuff of that nature. So there's a lot to kind of unpack with their situation. So that would be my advice. Anyone who is getting married, to find a place together and not trying to move into the other person's place, even though it might be bigger or better than the other person's place, but try to find a joint place together so no one feels like, oh, this is my place instead of our place. But the thing that kind of got me was where he didn't clean anything. I know some of it's probably editing, but did they not have a conversation about, does she like the bed made and does he not like the bed made, and the bringing the food to bed type of thing? That's conversations that you guys need to have, but also it's a growing experience as well. So you're going to learn each other's habits, good and bad. And one thing that she said, she's going to start doing the cooking. Before she got there, how did the brothers eat? Did they cook? Did they do dine out? What did they do? Because I hope they're not relying on her to cook every single day, because I don't know if that's a southern thing. She wants to do that. If that's on her, that's fine. But I wouldn't want to cook. Well, I don't like to cook anyway, so I wouldn't want to cook every single day. It would get on my nerves. But what the parents said, there was like, guys are messy. Actually, guys are cleaner than women, believe it or not. So a lot of men are not messy. So I didn't like them putting that part out there. There are women who are less tidier than guys. So I just want to put that out there.
All right, somebody's number one thing I'm going to address here, the pillow situation. Yes, women sometimes not like, but love pillows. They love putting all the pillows on the bed if they can help it. So if you have a woman like this, guess what, guys? That bed is only for waking up in the morning and sleeping at night, because the rest of the day, those pillows stay there. Now, my wife tried to do that at the beginning. I nipped that in the bud. I said, you know what? You get max 4 pillows, and if I want to lay down, I'm gonna lay down. And if I lay down on them, so be it. You want pillows? I don't care. I'm gonna lay down on them. So that's something to look forward to if you have one of those women. The other thing was, when she was unpacking, and she said, you should take a look at my trunk. For a moment there, I wasn't sure which trunk she was talking about, okay? So let me know in the comments if you felt the same way. So, I know Jay mentioned that men tend to be cleaner than women. Okay, I take it as a case by case, but I feel that there is definitely a line of what clean is for men and women. Now, Josh just said that he lit candles. Jesus, Josh, you're not putting us in a good light, us men over here, alright? Now, when it comes to making the bed, that I've seen men do that, and that's making the bed, alright? I'm not gonna lie here, I'm not gonna lie to you somebodies. So, yes, a little more tidiness, if you have that kind of partner, that needs to happen. Now with the toilet, to me there's no excuse, okay? If you're gonna have somebody moving in that's new, that toilet should be sparkling clean. Now, there's another episode where Jay has let us know how he cleans the toilet. He doesn't really get in there. So let us know in the comment section how you clean the toilet, because mine sparkles every time. So with the cooking situation, I like how Jay asked, well, before her, how did they survive with food? I'm sure they used that third brother Mike in there, and you know what I mean, microwave. So microwavable dishes. And I'm sure a lot of pizza or whatever they wanted to call in, because hey, everyone delivers now, so they could look out for themselves that way. Is it gonna hurt the pocket? Sure, but hey, if they're not working, who's paying for all this, by the way? But ultimately, yes, having a conversation before marriage or even right at marriage about all these things and trying to figure out what your partner likes and doesn't like. Like, I was shocked by Megan that she wanted to have the home cleaned, but at the end, she had that bag of potato chips on the bed? Are you kidding me? That's where we finally, us men, sided with Josh, because he was right. How you gonna talk about, hey, you didn't do much, you didn't make it clean enough for me, and then you bring crumbs to the bed? And he was right. She's gonna touch the blanket or whatever she was touching with those greasy hands. That shocked me, okay? That was kind of a little disappointing. But nonetheless, they had that conversation right then and there, which it seemed like they didn't have that prior. Somebody's, you need to talk about all this. Even if you feel it's gonna be a tougher conversation than potato chips in the bed, talk it all the way through. As my boy Jay always says, there's seasons for every relationship. You should probably stay together until you finally have seen all their seasons. They have not seen the potato chip season, and they found out. So, hey, at least us men, we got one right. Get those potato chips off the bed.
I'm on Megan's side as far as having a snack in bed. I like to have a snack in bed too. I'm not going to always go to the kitchen just to have a snack. If I want to watch football or a show or something in my bedroom, in my bed with my feet kicked up, I'm gonna have a snack. Granted, I don't get crumbs all over the place, but still, I understand where she's coming from.
The bedroom is not a table. The bedroom is not the kitchen. It's not a place to eat. Once you're finished eating, then you can go into bed. You shouldn't bring any food. Once you're on the bed, that's just for sleeping. You want to read a book, you want to watch TV, fine. But the eating is away from the bed. Do that in the kitchen, do that in any other room except the room that has your bed. So definitely disagree with Jay. Let us know in the comment section. Whose side are you on? Do you bring those crumbly snacks with you to bed? Or are you nice and clean and you like to wake up knowing that there's not going to be a mess?
And there's other things to eat in bed besides chips. I'm just saying.